Hello friend, in today's lectures we are going to discuss about the simply supported beam when subjected to point load, uniform distributed load and moment. Let's see the first numerical. In this numericals, simply supported beam AB is a and 5 kilonewton and 2 kilonewton per meter UDL is acting. So reactions RA is the reactions at point A and RB is the reactions at point B. To calculate the reactions RA and RB, first we have to consider that summation of Fy is equal to 0. It means upward forces is equal to downward forces. So RA plus RB and 5 kilonewton force are going in the upwards directions and 2 kilonewton per meter UDL is acting in the downward side. So 2 into its span is given 10. So here you may write RA plus RB is equal to 15 kilonewton, say equation number 1. Now to calculate the reactions RA and RB, we have to take the moments about point A or moment about point B. In this case, I am taking the moments about point A. It means I am calculating the moments from B to A. So here we have to write RB into its distance up to the point A is 20. So RB into 20. Take point load. Point load is also acting in upward side. So moment goes in anti-clockwise direction. So positive 5 into 5 is distance up to the point A is 5 minus for UDL 2 into 10, that is the UDL, but UDL is acting at the center of the this span. UDL is acting at center, so that dimensions become 5 meter. This become 5 meter. So up to the distance point A is 5 plus 5 plus 5 into, you may write 5 plus 10. So in this case you will get the value of RB. So RB is equal to 13.75 kilonewton. Put this value of RB in equation number 1. Here you will get the value of RA, which is 1.25 kilonewton. Now we have calculated the value of RB and RA. Say 13.75 and this is RA is 1.25 kilonewton. Now calculate its shear force diagram. So shear force calculations. So to calculate the shear force, our first step is to decide its sign conventions: downward positive, upward negative. So shear force at point B is equal to 13.75 act in upward direction. So you have to write here minus 13.75 kilonewton acting in upward side. Here UDL is acting between the point B and C. So you have to write shear force between the point B and C. So minus 13.75, UDL rate is given 2 into 10. So this becomes 6.25 kilonewton shear force acting between the point B and C. So we may write here shear force at point C is equal to again 6.25 because no load is acting at the point C. So shear force at point D, next point is D, 6.25, 5 kilonewton goes in upward side, so sign conventions will be minus, so it becomes 1.25 kilonewton, and shear force at point A is equal to again 1.25 kilonewton because between the point D and A there is no load is acting in that case, so it remains constant. Now plot this shear force diagram. At point B, shear force is minus 13.75 minus 13.75, and there is a UDL at point C, that is between 6.25, which is positive. 6.25 UDL is acting, so we have to join by the inclined straight line. At point C and D, again it remains constant, that is 6.25 at point 5 kilonewton is acting in upward side, so that value again this 6.25 and it becomes 1.25 shear force at point D, and again it is constant up to the point A, that is 1.25. so this way shear force is positive, this diagram is negative. But here this shear force diagram cuts the baseline, so here we are getting zero shear force point. Zero shear force point, we may say that is point E. You may say this point E, and now in that case we have to calculate this distance x. If we have to calculate the distance x or to find the zero shear force point, we have to consider the span BE only. So when we consider this span BE, this span only, at the right hand side RB and UDL is acting, so we have to consider here upward forces is equal to downward forces. So 13.75 is acting upward and download is acting 2 into its span x. So you may calculate the value of x is equal to 13.75 divided by 2. So that becomes 6.875 meter. So that x is equal to 6.875 meter is the value of that point x, or you may say location of zero shear force. Now bending moment calculations. For that bending moment again we have to calculate its or decide its sign conventions. Downward side negative, upward side positive. In that case it is simply supported beam. For simply supported beam, at the end support bending moment is always 0. So bending moment at point A is equal to 0, bending moment at point B is equal to 0. So now come to the point bending moment at point E. So bending moment at point E, I am taking the sections at point E here. So upward force is positive, so we may say RB into its distance up to the point E is 6.875 minus UDL lies between that span 6.875 and it is acting at this center of this span 6.87 by 2. When we put the value of RB, that is 13.75, so you will get the bending moment at point E, that is 47.27 kilonewton meter. That the bending moment at point E. Now come to the point C. Bending moment at point C is equal to, and RB into this dimension 10 and UDL 2 into 10 acting at the center. So step by step we will write here RB into its distance up to the point C, that is 10, RB into 10 minus for UDL 2 into 10, that is the UDL rate. UDL is acting at the center, that is 10 by 2. So in that case put the value of RB here 13.75 and do these calculations. So I will get here 37.5 kilonewton meter bending moment is acting at point C. Now come to the points bending moment at point D. So bending moment at point D is equal to, just I am calculating RB into its distance 10 plus 5 meter, so it becomes 15. Now I am considering this UDL minus 2 into 10, it becomes a UDL rate into it acting at the center. So this 5 plus 5. So instead of that direct writing the 5, 10, I am writing here 5 plus 5. Put the value of RB again 13.75. So you will get 6.25 kilonewton meter bending moment acting at point D. In that case you may calculate the moment from right hand left hand side also, 1.25 into 5. So in that case again your answer will be 6.25, or you may use to avoid the mistakes 1.25 into 5. It means Ra into phi. You may write in this manner also. Okay, now come to the points. We have to plot that bending moment. Bending moment at the end point is 0. Bending moment at E is equal to 47.27 at point C, which is 37.5 at point D, which is 6.25. Now here UDL is acting between the point B and C. So B and C, there is a parabolic curve. This is a parabolic curve, and between the point A and D there is a point load, so joined by inclined line. So this complete bending moment diagram. Let's see second numerical, in which a simply supported beam is subjected to UDL at both the ends, as well as 8 kN force is acting at a distance of 1 meter at upper side and 1 meter distance at a below side. So how to solve this numerical? Let's see. In this case, 8 kN having a distance 1 meter from the point D, similarly 1 meter at below side. So due to that, this 8 kN and this 8 kN moment is acting. So moment should be is in clockwise direction. Moment will be in clockwise direction. So we have to modify this diagram, load diagram. Total moment is equal to 8 into this perpendicular distance up to the point D. Similarly 8 into this perpendicular distance up to the point D. So 1 into 8 or 1 into 8, it becomes 16 kilonewton meter, and instead of that we shown this by the 16 kilonewton meter. We have to modify this load diagram. Now we have to calculate its reactions Ra and Rb. To calculate the reactions Ra and Rb, we have to consider first summation Fy is equal to 0. It means upward forces is equal to downward forces. In this case, upward forces are Ra plus Rb are the upward forces. A is equal to downward only 2 UDLs 4, and its span is 2 plus 4 into span is again 2. So it becomes 16 kilonewton. Now in this case we are considering the only forces. No need to consider this moment, because moment is the product of force into distance, and we are calculating the only upward forces is equal to downward forces. Now to know the value of this Ra and Rb, you may take the moment about point A or you may take the moment about point B. Now here I am taking the moments about point A and equate with the 0. Ma is equal to 0. Therefore moment I am going from right to left. Rb into its distance up to the point A is 8 meter, minus, due to this UDL, first UDL I am considering 4 into 2. This is the load. It is acting at the center of the span. So you may write 2 by 2 or you may write 1. Again another UDL 4 into 2. It completes its load, and it is acting at this center, this 1 meter, this 1 meter, but we have to take the moments up to the point A. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, it plus 1. So it becomes 7 into 7 is equal to 0. So here Rb is equal to 10 kilonewton. Put this value in equation number here 1. You will get the value of Ra. Ra is equal to 6 kilonewton. Rb is known 10 kilonewton. Ra is also known 6 kilonewton. Now shear force calculations. To do the shear force calculation, first we have to decide its sign conventions. So sign convention: downward force positive, upward force negative. So shear force at point B, first point we will consider 10 kilonewton force is acting on it. It acting in upward side. So minus 10 kilonewton. After that B2, here C point, UDL is acting having the rate 4. So here we have to write shear force between the point B and C is equal to minus 10. UDL is acting in downward side, so plus 4 into 2, it becomes minus 2 kilonewton. At point C, again you may write shear force at point C is equal to minus 2 kilonewton. Between the point C and D, there is no load. So again you may say shear force at point D, again minus 2 kilonewton. Then at point E, moment is acting here. Here we have to consider this moment, which is 16 kilonewton meter, but we are considering only here forces. So while calculating the shear force, no need to consider this moment. So we may write here shear force at point E is equal to, again we have to write 2 kilonewton. Between the point E and A, there is a UDL. So shear force between point E and A is equal to minus 2 plus UDL rate is 4. It lies over the span of 2 meter. So it becomes 6 kilonewton. And shear force at point A is equal to, again 6 kilonewton. Now we will plot this diagram. This our baseline. At point B, shear force is minus 10. This diagram minus 10. At point C, shear between the points here minus 2. Here we are getting minus 2. UDL is there. So we have to join by inclined line up to C, D and E minus 2. So there is a horizontal line minus 2. Here also minus 2. Between the point E and A, it becomes 6 kilonewton. So 6. Again UDL is there. So we have to join by inclined line. So here positive diagram. This diagram is negative diagram. Now in this diagram, shear force diagram interchange the sign conventions or crosses the baseline at point F. We may say this point is F, and this point is known as zero shear force point. This point is called as zero shear force point. So zero shear force point locate at a distance x from the left hand side. So we may say this point is F, and the corresponding bending moment about this zero shear force point shows a maximum bending moment. Okay, now we have to calculate the distance x. So to calculate the distance x, or you may say to locate the position of point zero shear force point, we have to consider the span only AF, because it will be easy for calculation. So in that side you may consider the span AF only. So in that case, and apply summation Fy is equal to 0. It means upward forces is equal to downward forces. In that case, upward force is Ra. Ra is the upward force, and downward force 4 kilonewton per meter, but here distance is x. So 4 into x. So Ra is equal to 6 is equal to 4 into x. Therefore x is equal to 6 by 4. We will get the value 1.5 meter. So x is equal to, we will get 1.5 meter. So remaining value, these dimensions will be 0.5 meter. Remaining dimension we will get 5 meter. Now let's see the bending moment calculations. BM calculations. So to calculate the bending moment, again we have to decide its sign conventions. and for that sign convention is downward force is negative, upward force positive. Downward force negative, upward force positive. Bending moment at the free end in for simply supported beam is 0. So EMA is equal to MB is equal to 0. Now come to the points. Bending moment at point C. Bending moment at point C, we are going from right to left. So consider the first force RB. RB is going upward side. So sign convention plus into its distance up to the point C, which is 2. So it becomes RB into 2. UDL is acting in downward side. So minus UDL rate is 4. It lies over the span of 2 meter. So it becomes 4 into 2 and acting at the center. So you may say 2 by 2 or you may write 1 here. So RB, put the value of RB here, 10 into 2 minus 8. So 12 kilonewton meter. Moment at point C is 10 kilonewton meter. Now concentrate here now. At the point D, itself moment is acting. First we will consider the moment at the just right side of point D. So consider the first force RB having the value 10. Its distance up to the point D is 4 meter. 10 into 4 minus UDL rate 4. It lies over the span 2 and its distance up to the point D is here 1 meter plus this 2 meter. So instead of that writing a 3, I am writing here 1 plus 2. So it equal to 16 kilonewton meter. Now moment at just left side of the point D, because at point D 16 kilonewton meter moment is acting in clockwise direction. So here 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. Anti-clockwise moment we are considering positive, clockwise moment we are considering here negative. So 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. Now next point, bending moment at point E. Bending moment 10 RB into its distance up to the point E, which is 6 meter, minus consider this UDL 4, its distance is 2 and its distance up to the point E is 1 plus 4 meter. 1, this 1 meter and this 4 meter. 1 plus 4 and moment is acting in clockwise side, so minus 16. Here you will get the value 4 kilonewton meter. Now next point F. Bending moment at point F is equal to, start from the RB 10 kilonewton into its distance up to this point F is 6.5222 and this distance 0.5 minus consider this UDL 4 into 2, this UDL, and its distance up to the point F is 5.5, moment minus 16, and now we have to consider this UDL, second UDL, its distance is, UDL rate is 4, distance is 0.5 and it is acting at the center of that 0.5 by 2. So bending moment at point F is equal to 4.5 kilonewton meter. Now we have to plot this diagram. So here this is the baseline for bending moment. Bending moment at point B is 0, at point A is 0. At point C bending moment is 12 kilonewton meter. UDL is acting. After that at point R again it is 16 kilonewton meter, but at point bending moment at point D at left side it becomes 0, so it comes to this, and here UDL is acting between the point B and C, So there is a parabolic curve, but between C and D there is no load, so we have to join by the inclined straight line. Just at point E, again it is 4 kilonewton meter, and at point F, which is 4.5. So here between the point A to E, it is a parabolic curve, but E and D there is no load, so again we have to join by straight line. So this complete positive diagram, this also positive diagram, this complete our bending moment diagram. Now in this case we have to remember important points while calculating the reactions Ra and Rb. In that case, while calculating the moment or taking the moments about point A and or B, we have to consider that moment 16 kilonewton meter. First point. Second important point, while calculating the shear force diagram calculations, no need to consider this 16 kilonewton meter moment, because itself it is a product of load or force into distance. But while calculating the bending moment diagram, we have to consider its moment according to its nature, add or subtract according to its nature. Okay, thank you.